Hi there. Today we are going to make cinnamon rolls. I'm just going to do the dough. I'm going to put them together and put them in the fridge and I'll bake them tomorrow. But let's get started on our cinnamon rolls. Okay, here we have milk that has been heated to just barely warm. We have sugar, yeast, salt. We have water, butter, and egg. And so what we're going to do, because I'm using this bread machine, it's a Cuisinart bread machine I've had for years, we're going to add, first off, we're going to add the sugar to this bowl of flour. We're going to add the salt to this thing of flour. We're going to add that to it. And then I'm going to mix this just up a little bit. So in a bread machine, you always put the liquids in first. So I'm going to add the water to the egg. Going to add the melted butter to the egg. And we're going to come around here. And we're going to start doing this. We're going to put the milk in this container. And then we're going to put the egg and the butter, melted butter, into that container. So liquids always go in first in a bread machine. Then we are going to put in the bread flour and the salt and the sugar, carefully because it's kind of a small thing. I'm going to make a divot in the center of the flour, kind of like that. And I'm going to pour the yeast in that divot. And then on this thing, I am going to set this to an 8, which is a dough setting. So this will take it through mixing, kneading, and its first proof. And there it is. And we'll shut the lid and we'll get this started. And then we'll take up with putting these together later. Okay, you can probably hear the bread maker in the background making the cinnamon roll dough. This is going to be the filling. It is a half a cup of butter, it's a cup of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now you can add raisins and you can add nuts, but I just don't do that. I'm a cinnamon roll purist. And so there goes the melted butter. We're going to add in the brown sugar. Oh, missed the bowl. And we're going to add in the cinnamon. And then we're just going to mix the brown sugar and the cinnamon into the butter. And that's what we're going to spread onto the center of the cinnamon rolls. That's our filling. There we go. And I just take a spatula, or if you have those little spreading paddles from Wilton, you can use those. But that is the cinnamon filling. All right. Okay, here is the icing ingredients. It's a cup and a half of powdered sugar, 4 tablespoons of softened butter, a teaspoon of milk or cream, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm just going to mix that all up until it's smooth. And then we'll have our topping all prepped to go when we're ready. And these are baked tomorrow. Here is the glaze for the cinnamon rolls. Okay, there's the dough. It's been proofed once. Now we're going to roll it out to like a 12-inch rectangle. Just kind of do this, and you'll see. We'll get it there. Let's try and, yeah, there we go. There you go. I try to do a evenly do it. Almost don't have a long enough pastry cloth for this, but we're gonna get it. And there we go. All right. I try and kind of stretch the corners out, make them a little more square. And one more. more roll here. And then we're going to spread all of this filling all over this dough. And so I'm just going to get one of these little things that I have from Wilton. So it's kind of come together. Oh, I'm going to have to heat this up in the microwave just a little bit because I want it to spread on. Okay, there is that cinnamon roll log, kind of all rolled, sealed. They don't have to be beautiful. You're gonna cut them into about an inch, and you're gonna place them in a greased 9 by 13 pan. Okay, there they are in the pan. We're gonna put those in the refrigerator and just kind of retard the proof a little bit because I'm not gonna bake them until tomorrow. So they're gonna go in the refrigerator, and I'll show you the risen version and then the version that's all done tomorrow. All right, there they are, all risen. They do look like kind of a train wreck, but you're going to cover them with frosting anyway. So we're about to bake these. These are the finished cinnamon rolls. It's actually really the best cinnamon roll recipe that I've ever had. And so I will post that on my recipe site at www.misstracybakes.com, where you can print that recipe out if you so desire. Thanks for watching.